All right, everyone. So I saw this post on Twitter. Ironheart's new trailer has now received over 50% more dislikes than likes on YouTube. And then there's this person here by the name of Adiyinka who asked the question, follow-up retweet on this post. Can someone bring me up to speed? Why is everyone hating on this movie? I'll tell you why, and I'll just give my brief opinions on this. And I know that like my channel doesn't have the biggest reach in the world. It's not gonna like reach a lot of people, but I still feel like I need to say something about this in the comic book space. You know, like I still need to voice my thoughts on this. Please, guys, I cannot ask you enough. You need to wait for this series to come out. Okay, now I'll be honest, I did my reaction to this. I am not really super hyped for this series in general based on the trailer. I'm gonna watch it because I love Riri as a character and I love Dominique Thorne as an actress, and I think she did really well in Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, right? I think she did really well debuting and representing the character. Riri's a really awesome and cool character if you ever read their Ironheart comic books and every other crossover she's been in the comic books, right? Now, I'm gonna watch it for that reason, but as far as the show is concerned, I'm not super hyped for it at the moment, all right? But we need to wait and give her a chance to see what the show is gonna be about. But my answer to this is simply because she's a Black woman. I feel like a lot of the criticism is not even about the show. Like, I can understand if you don't like the show and you think it's really bad, and I don't know, maybe you just don't like the writing or something like that. Like, you can go on and say that. Like, that's okay to criticize it. You don't even have to like her as a character because of the whole succeeding like Tony Stark thing, which, by the way, if you read the comic books, Ironheart was inspired by Tony Stark. She's not supposed to be, it's like, imagine this, it's like watching, I don't know, it's like a musician watching, growing up and watching like, I don't know, man, I'm just naming somebody like Jimi Hendrix, for example, right? And now they're a big star and they're like, oh man, you're like, your style of guitar playing is very similar, reminds me of someone. And then they say, oh yeah, I grew up listening to Jimi Hendrix. He was like my idol. Like, I was kind of inspired by the way that he did things, and it forced me or prompted me to go and learn and do my own thing, right? I mean, we don't really see a lot of these complaints with other characters who succeed other characters, obviously like Miles Morales and so on. And like the list goes on, right? But I just feel like we've been having this issue, and I've been talking about this on this channel a lot. Like, this happened when we had Starfire back in like Titans days, right? When it was DC Universe at the time, before, you know, it had Max, right? Like, I felt like we had a lot of these problems, and I made a whole rant about Starfire on this channel years ago. Like, I just don't understand, like yes, you can argue that, oh yeah, well, Black Panther did really well. No one cared. Like, no one argued about Black Panther. But you all have to understand, like, growing up but this happens in all communities, all Black communities all over the world, right? Like, I'm Afro-Caribbean in culture. Like, my family's from the Caribbean. Like, my family's is like Caribbean, South American. Like, but I also grew up in America. So I don't necessarily understand the direct perspective, but because I grew up in these communities, I can tell you right now that Black women all over the world, have it really hard, not only just because they're Black, but they're women, and they have to deal with so many different like things and so many challenges over and over and over again. And I'm tired of seeing it happen, and especially in the comic book community, where this is supposed to be a safe space for nerds. This is supposed to be a safe space for people who want to escape, right? And why isn't Riri getting the same treatment as like Storm? Now, Storm has a bigger legacy. She's been around longer. She's been a prominent member of the X-Men. So you can say that for a while. Storm has had a longer time to digest in the nerd community, right? But give Riri a shot. Like, if the show comes out and it's really bad, then like, yeah, slam it. If the writing is horrible, yeah, go for it. Tear it apart, man. If everything about it is just horrible on the surface from a creative standpoint, it's not really good, go ahead, man. Criticize it. Feel free to go for it, but don't base your criticism on her race or her gender. That's just not right. I mean, and this doesn't apply to Riri. This applies to everyone, man. I don't know why people do this. Like, you don't see me going here and looking at a movie for a different culture that I'm not a part of and just saying, oh, this movie is gonna suck because, I don't know, it stars like a Dominican guy or something like that, right? You're not gonna see me, oh yeah, the actor is Dominican, so I'm just gonna treat this person a different way or view the movie in a different way because the person's from the Dominican Republic. Like, do you see me doing that? Like, no. Like, why can't people just be normal about this and just be like, listen, man, watch it. See if it's good, or don't watch it. You don't even have to watch it, right? But just leave your racist like perspective away from criticism. It hasn't even been out yet. We can't even criticize the daggone thing based, you know, just on the fact of the work that it's there. We can't even criticize it. So please, people, like, please stop spreading the hate. Stop spreading the racism. Stop saying it's this and forced inclusivity. And I don't care about all of that. Like, y'all always use that as an excuse, man. Like, I'm a nerd, man. I'm a comic book fan. I want to see good comic book stuff. If this thing sucks from, like, again, from a creative standpoint and from like a film standpoint and like just everything, and it's just not really good from a comic book lover's point of view, then I'm not gonna enjoy it. That's all I care about, man. That's all I care about. When I watched Ms. Marvel and I reacted to it on the channel, like her gender, her culture, all of that actually intrigues me, because I actually like to see how different cultures respond to having a superpowered being, right? Like, if you read anything, like if you read Swordmaster comic books, who's like the new Iron Fist, right? Or you read like, or even if you're a Rivals fan, you read Luna Snow and like Agents of Atlas, right? If you read any of that, then like you would know that, like, I found it very interesting to see how superhero life was for people in like the Asian community, Southeast Asian community, and so on. Like, I was really interested in seeing that, and that's why I like characters like Shang-Chi as well. Like, I love to see representation in every culture, right? And this includes white cultures too. How would like a traditional like Irish family handle something? How would like a Scottish family handle something? How would like I don't know, like a Viking lineage of people handle things? Or, you know, like everybody's culture from all over the world, black, white, or in between, I feel needs to be represented in some type of way. Because at the end of the day, guys, we're nerds and we're all over the world. And I think every single one of us, no matter what gender we are or color or what part of the country we're from, would love to see our culture represented in some type of way. I would love to see like a Guyanese, you know, like West Indian hero, like really, really, really big at the top, like have a movie. Like, that would be really, really cool. I would have really loved to see that. But, you know, I'm not going to complain about it, but I would love to see it, you know, because that's my culture. But anyways, that's it, guys. And I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Clockmaster out.